5 steps to success in life. 5 strikes against your fragile resilience. Welcome to the grand stage, the theatre of the absurd where every soul plays its part as best it can. Some perform with a rust-proof script inherited from a dazzling relative, while others scramble, improvising with the grace of an elephant in a china shop. In a world packed with opportunities and traps, understanding these 5 steps is crucial. Skipping even one is like trying to dance the tango with a broken leg. Life might applaud your audacity, but in the end, you'll find yourself picking up the pieces off the floor. Let's not dawdle. Step 1. Accept the challenge. Life is not a stroll in the park, but rather a maze of traps disguised as an obstacle course. Easy choices? An invention for those with time to waste. Learning to iterate, like in a video game, is your only salvation. Take Dark Souls, a sadistic masterpiece where every boss serves as a reminder that without your script of failures, you are nothing. Every time you think you have a chance, you find yourself on the ground, heartbroken and burned out. Yes, well, prepare to lose more times than you'd like to admit. While others strut on the podium of success, you'll be trapped in a cycle of disasters. But don't let that sink you. The first step to triumph is to take the hits and keep a stone face. Be the hero who refuses to give up, even when life throws its most rotten frustrations at you. Speculate on your failures, rework the strategy, and try again. Many give up too soon. When doubt creeps in, have I already given my all? Can I do more? That's precisely when you need to push yourself further. You're only a tenth of the way there. Keep trying with the same intensity and determination you've already shown. But enough of that. Let's move on to point 2. Recognize the role of luck. Pretending luck has no place in the world is like trying to grasp smoke, futile and ridiculous. Some people are in the right place at the right time, while others find themselves in the wrong place, dressed in misfortune like a meat suit. And guess what? Life doesn't care one bit how you feel about all this. The trick? Getting back up, just like we said in point 1, and keeping your guard up to seize luck when it comes around. This world is an unfair jungle. Justice is a concept invented by us to maintain decorum and not cry at night. In nature and the universe, nobody cares about your fate. Face each day with the right mindset, eyes wide open to see how the wheel turns. Be ready to give your push as soon as the swing of fortune approaches. Hands up, ready to slap the enemy as soon as they show up. Don't be afraid to strike, because when opportunity knocks, it's not the time to be polite. Point 3. Plan. Enough with the self-proclaimed gurus and the masters of "I've found the secret shortcut to success." There's nothing secret about it, and even less shortcuts. The market law is clear. Every inefficiency, every illusory advantage will be flattened and annihilated by the world in a matter of seconds. Think you found a free buffet in the corner of your town? Great. But do you really believe you're the only lucky one who got the invite? Prepare to fight against a swarm of locusts who think they've discovered Shangri-La. Be ready to battle for what's yours. There's no room for the weak. Trying to succeed based on what eludes everyone else is like trying to get rich by winning a scratch-off ticket. Possible? Sure. Likely? No, and it certainly won't be you. You can't escape the fact that you have to work hard. Put aside the excuses, eat up, and use the chemical energy your body produces to process information with that wonderful gear you have between your ears. Create something, study, plan, build wealth and value. Find a way to be useful in the world, earn your place in society. Take a look at the concept of Ikigai. Discover where your passions, skills, the world's needs, and what you can make money from intersect. Seek out people you admire for their tenacity and zeal, and force them to nag you to help you reach your goals. Find a path and follow it, even if it's winding and full of obstacles. But all this isn't enough to guarantee success. Let's move to the advanced levels. Point 4. Face losses. The hard truth is that most of what you do will go wrong, and there will be times when the urge to quit will tear your heart out. But listen, only those who quit lose. Beware, this isn't an invitation to keep failing with the same miserable strategy. Put some effort into it, Jesus Christ. What I mean is that the temptation to give up will be your personal devil, ready to whisper that it's easier to abandon ship. And your friends? Most of them will try to convince you to throw in the towel, both with sweet words and their actions. The masters of decision-making are always emotions. Are you tired? Feeling frustrated today? Do you know how long it takes to find a rational reason to justify an emotion? Nothing. Several studies have shown that nearly every decision we make in life is driven by emotions and then, with a sleight of hand, rationalized. Think for a moment. Your beliefs, your political orientation, your life philosophy, how much are they influenced by your emotions? What you simply feel is okay? It's time to face reality. It's a minefield and you're on the front lines. The last and most important important step of all, you will not win. The raw, brutal truth is that there's no end game. Welcome to the real world where we're designed to play, not to win. Have you ever heard of the book The Selfish Gene? Well, we can almost assert that we are merely vehicles for a parasite whose only purpose is to endure through time. And whether we like it or not, we are the extremely sophisticated evolution of this parasite, our DNA. Let me ask you a few questions. Where do you think success lies? A nice car? A charming woman? Total independence? A life of luxury? Sure, I get it. We all aspire to improve our living conditions. I won't bore you with the usual tale of money buys happiness, because we know that while it can make life more comfortable, it doesn't buy genuine satisfaction. The difference between us and others is how much more extravagant our misery is. What I want to tell you is that any satisfaction you find in life, along with the happiness that comes from it, is destined to crumble in the blink of an eye. There's no happily ever after. All we have left is to keep playing. Set goals you love for the short, medium, and long term. Keep playing when grief will take much of your strength and when life brings you to the peak of your satisfaction. Keep playing when brothers go to war and when the world shifts to a new order. Keep playing when life loses its meaning and your existence seems absurd. Keep playing as long as there's music, because in the end, all we can do is keep performing. There's no guarantee anyone will applaud, that the curtain will fall gracefully, or that the script will change for the better. But as long as there's a spotlight, as long as we have breath in our lungs, we'll stay on stage. So bend down to pick up the pieces, lift your head, and keep playing your part. Life is a game, and if we're lucky, maybe even a comedy.